My dad was out of town for Christmas, meaning that I didn't give him a gift on Christmas Day. But he's back in town now, and I need to give him his gift. The problem is that his gift is still not assembled, so I need to put it together tonight. It's about 11:30 p.m., and I need to go home eventually, so I'm going to try and do this pretty quickly. My dad's a pilot, so the idea is to make him a polo shirt that says Captain and his name on it. In order to embroider this shirt, I need to convert my image into a set of stitches, something that the sewing machine understands. To do that, I'm going to load the image and pull up a program called PE Design, and then Layout and Editing. This is a hoop. It's basically what holds the material while you're doing embroidery. Ours is 150 by 240 millimeters. It's a pretty big hoop. I don't know how I feel about putting my dad's name on YouTube without his consent. I'm sure if you stalked me you could figure out what it is, but I still feel weird about that. So what I'm going to show you is just another project. This isn't the one I'm actually going to do. I'm just showing this so that I can show the process. Anyway, this is the program. It's called Layout and Editing. It's under the PE Design folder. If I go to Image, Input, From File, let's just see if there's something on the desktop that I can use. There. Okay, looks good. Open. Okay, all I need to do is click this button right here, which is Image to Stitch Wizard. Then I'm going to hit Auto Punch. It's going to do that. I'm going to hit Finish. There's a bunch of settings in here that you can change, especially if you're dealing with colors. For this, it's just black and white, so we're just going to leave it as it is. Actually, I take that back. Let's get rid of everything except black. Nope, let's leave. Okay, let's do that. Hit Finish. Okay, it just generated a stitch file. Now we can look at a preview, realistic preview, and it'll show us this. I don't know if you can see that, but it's showing us basically what the stitches will look like. Pretty cool. This is maybe a little bit small for me. I probably just wouldn't embroider something this small. As you can see, a lot of these stitches overlap and it just doesn't look very good. That's generally the process though for generating a stitch file. Okay, now I'm going to do the real one. This part of the process is pretty clunky. You have to get this card, which is some form of smart card, and this reader, this should all be in the sewing section, and plug it into the computer back by the laser cutter. The reason you have to use this computer is because it's the only one in the shop that runs Windows XP, which is what you need to run the software to transfer the embroidery file to the card. To actually read and write files, you open up a program called dCard Reader Writer. When it opens up, you go Card, Read dCard, and it'll read all the files that currently live on this card. Okay, I don't want any of these things, so I'm going to delete them all. They're all just people's projects. And that's our logo. And then I'm going to go, I believe, open, let's go shared, me, dad polo, dadshirt.hus. I'm going to open this file and then I'll write it out to the card. And then I'll say write dCard. All data on dCard will be erased. Hit OK, and now we're done. This is the machine itself. It's a Husqvarna Designer 2. It's a really, really nice machine. So what I've done is taken the card and inserted it in the side there. It read the card. I've opened this bottom to make sure that the bobbin has thread in it, which it does. This machine, by the way, is really, really nice. There's a cutter here for the bobbin thread. It's awesome. Also, the bobbin will only go in the holder the right way around. So the person that donated this machine to us, you are incredible. Thank you. That slides on. Now I have to put thread in the top. I need to find, it goes right here. I'm gonna go grab some thread. Here's what this thing looks like when it's actually running. I went to start doing the actual embroider on the shirt, and something messed up in part of the text, meaning the whole thing was basically chowdered. I read online, though, somebody's blog said that if you take a beard trimmer to the back of this. Now, the problem might be that I didn't use any stabilizer on the back. I'm not sure. But she said if you take a beard trimmer to the back, a lot of times you can basically shave the stitches out. So I'm going to try that. Anyway, that's going to be the vlog for today. It's a little after 2 in the morning, and I really need to go home and get some sleep. So, all right, bye.